NC Prospectors, greetings. I'm always used to typing these days, and so I forget I can actually speak. So, hooty hoot, back to you. Do you have me? Over. Yeah, that's intentional. I'm doing some last minute note taking of the story I'm about to tell. Yeah, that's fine. That's as expected. All I have to do is click one little tiny button and you'll see my ugly mug. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah. So, Southern Metal. Didn't bring headphones. Well, you're all right. Ah. Nice. Yeah, that's what I figured. Don't click that button. Yeah, that's what I figured. Be trying out some new camera technology today. And gosh, won't that be exciting? All right. There we go. This should work. I do too. They're very soothing to me. Plus, I have this one on repeat. Oh, goodness. Ah, yes. All right, prepare. There it is. CAD coin hunters, greetings. What's about 10 months between friends? I have to move this over here. I don't really need to see my mug. So I gained a chatter and lost a viewer. That's weird. Oh well. Must have been the appearance of the picture. Which is fine with me. We'll start at about 5 after the hour. In keeping with the normal stream time at this day. Keeping with the tradition. Unlike any other. Might be a good time to see a man about a equine creature. So I'll throw the waterfall back up. All right. There we go. CAD coin hunters, after I tell the story, I'll let you be the judge of how I am. I will simply present that which occurred 9 days ago that I'm still processing, pretty much. So yeah, I can't believe it is only Yes. I need... Actually, I think for... I think for this one, I need internal guidance. Or, sorry, external guidance. I don't think internal guidance is sufficient for this one. I think I need external. Yes. And I think I had external guidance while this was happening. I wouldn't touch this one internally with a 10-foot pole. Nope. Danger, Will Robinson. Crafty Dragon, greetings. The video is lagging? I have like 0.4% of CPU usage. You are on a planet. Could have something to do with it. Treasure Charger, greetings. How the heck are you? Man, this is great. One microphone, one video camera, and a background. 0.2% CPU. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Time check. All right. Fleabag, greetings. Wow. This is greatness. I love these names that people come up with. Just amazing. Well, let's see. We're getting close to 5 after. I could call the roll, but it would take a while. I could do it, well, it wouldn't take a while at all. I could do it 2 or 3 or 4 times. That's okay. It's about quality, not quantity, I guess. I have prepared notes. I hope you all are sitting down. The fact that I have actually prepared something. Well, the fact that I'm streaming first and the fact that I've prepared something is... Who is this guy? I get it. I get it. It's okay. I hesitate to... Well, Southern Medley should have sat in first class. Yeah, thanks for that, bud. Oh, please. You know, I'm just a cornflake looking for some milk. All right. It is 5 after. Let us begin the proceedings. You are all here of your own free will. Let's start with some background. First of all, I feel the need to reintroduce myself. It's been, what, February since I've last streamed? This is weird. I, of course, am your humble servant, giver of silver, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Crafty Dragon is terrible, isn't it? I'll give you about 10 minutes to, I'll give you 10 minutes, Crafty Dragon, to work that visual out in your head. I wouldn't want to deprive you of any of it. Mateo Sternado, yes, it is AI Bassman and the Waterfall. Yes, it is indeed. I don't know what to put up with this crap. I don't know. I'm not Southern Metal. I don't even play him on TV. I don't make that sales money. Yes. All right, let us first discuss, and thanks everybody for coming. Let us first discuss the weekend I had going to see The Greatness. My partner in crime, he who would have me, his humble co-host, sidekick, all around, bon vivant, ne'er-do-well, fill in the blank, Mark Scarlata, howdy. That, of course, was my setting foot onto stately, and I do mean stately, Southern Metal Manor property. It was Bacardi Jim. Wow. This is like old home week. This is really cool. Nicely done. It was a great visit. I got to see Southern Metal sweat. His beloved Bulldogs were getting thrown around by the kitty cats for quite a while. And we were sitting in the sun, and he was nervousing. I could see little beads of sweat forming on that forehead of his as I was sitting next to him, and I gotta tell you, it was quite enjoyable. At least while I had that moment, it was quite enjoyable. Because I don't think people in Athens are used to seeing their Bulldogs pushed. But those little Missouri Tiger Cats, they had ideas of their own. And they did quite well for the first, I'd say the first half. And even late in the, well, midway through the fourth quarter, I was painting scenarios. Because we all predicted final scores during the game, and I did predict a Missouri victory by 1 point. And there was a scenario where Georgia was up 27-21. I had predicted Missouri 28, Georgia 27, and it was all coming together. And I looked at them, and I said, here it comes. I told you. And the beads of sweat formed even more. Nevertheless, as cats are often to do, throwing up for them is like yawning, and they coughed up the ball, literally. Georgia went down and scored, and it was pretty much church from then on. So, but it was much fun. If you get the chance, go. It was a blast. I mean, maybe you want to beat Southern Metal over the head like a baby seal playing video games. You can do that. If you want to have late night discussions with he and Mrs. Southern Metal, you can do that. If you want to go eat sushi, you can do that. If you want to combine your sushi with a nice fried ice cream dessert, you can do that. If you want to later combine the sushi and the ice cream to form a nice, sweet, clean belch, you can do that, although I don't advise it. No bueno. However, all that was well and good. The trip up there, I was in steerage. I believe I was in the very last seat of the plane. Row 37. Well, Crafty Dragon, I believe that, and the belches are right there with them, especially with ice cream. Daniel D'Ambrosio, greetings. Very nice to see you. You raked, 15 bags of leaves. 'Tis the season. So, the flight there, I took Delta. They wanted, I inquired about moving up to first class. They said, well, that'll be $800. I said, I'll stay in steerage. Thank you. So that was pretty much a no-brainer. Stay back in steerage. I did have an empty seat beside me, which was glorious. I always take the window seat. I don't know why. I just do. So, on American, I thought, what the heck? Not only. Yes, Bacardi Jim, I get you. An American, they only want $80 for first class, and I did something I never did before. I took seat 1A. Yes, technically the very first seat in the plane. I'd never done that before. I thought, what the hell? I'm going home. I might as well spread out a little bit, have a nice, comfortable, calm ride home. Gain an hour of time. It's a beautiful thing. I almost was the pilot, so to speak, yeah. So, I come in the plane. Of course, I'm not first, but that's okay. I don't care. I'm wearing probably some sort of Georgia football t-shirt that I had to wear as a result of a lost bet, shorts, and my flip-flops. I turn to my right, and I find my seat, and what is all this going off? Sorry. Oh. Whatever. Okay, I'll wait later on that. Oh, God. No, that's very flattering there, Fleabag. Thank you. Wow, Shannon Smith, greetings. Lollipop Guild member. 9 Phaser 9, greetings. Guitar Tech, nice. Yes, it has been a long time. It's been too long. But I think I haven't really had much to say until today. So I get into my seat in first class. Again, what the hell? There's a lady sitting next to me. And she's very well put together. I mean, as far as dressed. Understated yet present jewelry. Made up. And I'm thinking, okay. Because I don't really care because... Well, thank you, Crafty Dragon. I'm trying to be. I don't really care what her... I don't really care what her scene is because my rule on airplanes is do not talk to people. If you all can imagine that. I do not talk to people on airplanes. I just don't. It is something to be suffered. It is a means to an end, one point to another. That's it. The only reason I chose first class was for the comfort. And so this lady starts a conversation up with me. And this catches me off guard because I'm not expecting it, because I don't talk to people on airplanes. And we order drinks. I'm reading your comments as I go, and that's why I'm laughing like a mental patient. It's good to have goals, Bacardi Jim. That's all I can say. Got to have goals in life. So she starts talking to me, and you know, she's well dressed. Look like a bum. I don't care. I mean, I'm not going to see this lady ever again, so why do I care, right? I'm here to get home. And she says, well, I'm here for pleasure. And I'm like, how exactly do I take that? Yes, thank you, Jason. Yes. Jason, the gold man who shouts, everybody. What's up? So we start talking. And she starts asking me a lot about my life, like my experiences. And I just adopt the attitude of F it, let's roll. I'm never going to see, probably bad use of words on an airplane, sorry. I'm not going to see this lady again, I don't care. Let's tell her everything. Let's just do a system dump. Let's just, and to be fair, it was a very good series of questions she asked me. It was. They were very thoughtful and leading, but not offensive, if that makes sense. So, not the hemorrhoids. All right, Southern Metal. Adios, amoebas. So we order drinks, right? And I'm not a first class guy. I don't have the first class menu memorized. I don't know what I can order to drink. I get a Coke Zero. Mateo, hold on to that thought. You are much closer than you think. She orders something fruity. I order a Coke Zero, and both she and the flight attendant are looking at me like, really? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So, oh, Daniel, we have but started. Okay. So one of the things I mentioned, because there were many things I mentioned, was that I had been cheated on in a marriage. And I am not the most observant guy, but I saw her flinch. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Because why? If he started with pants, yes. So, she started telling her story. And I was like, okay, I got nothing else to do. I can't go anywhere. I got my little seatbelt on. And she's in the middle of a divorce. She married her husband, soon to be ex. He was about 20 years older than she was, and she was very young. I mean, not Georgia 15 years old young, not that young, but, you know, young. It'll be finalized the day after Thanksgiving. She didn't give me much details about why she filed for divorce. However, no, Daniel, she was no longer very young. All right. Oh, y'all are killing me. It has been too long. Actually, Jason, I think I played George Clooney. So what's up? They fooled around, she and her soon-to-be ex fooled around and built up a multi-million-dollar contracting company, as in house building contracting. So I'm sitting next to an intercoursing millionaire in my Georgia t-shirt that I lost a bet had to wear, my shorts, and my flip-flops in first class that I paid $80 for. Okay. So, she ended up with 51% of the business. She is basically the managing partner. And she stepped out on her husband. It was my turn to flinch. Oh boy. So, Shannon, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, God. Okay. So, I didn't have to see papers. It was excellent, Shannon. Be proud of that stuff. Oh, Lord. Let me get back on track here. Okay. This is why I had to take notes. I knew the peanut gallery was going to be in full effect. I hoped for it. I expected it. Hell, I wanted it. You guys are delivering. It is beautiful. All right. So what is she doing? She's going to the DFW Metroplex area on pleasure. Oh, God. She is going to see her childhood boyfriend. Childhood boyfriend. That I don't think she ever left town, actually. That she was in the same town that she was when she grew up. His parents moved away to the DFW area, and he stayed here. Oh my God, everyday opportunity, the business has just picked up. Don't know how long you've been here every day, but I'm in the middle of my story about my flight home. You may think less of me. I hope not. Okay. So she is going to... Now keep in mind, they were boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe when they were 12. And she's in her early 50s now. Okay. This has been 40 years? And she says, you know what? I'm going to buy me a first class ticket and go to DFW and see the one that got away. Okay. So, this is where it starts to get dicey. I ask her what he does. Now, of all the things that a majority owner of a multi-million-dollar business, of all of the things that her snuggle bunny could do, what does he do? What does he do? Take a guess. He was not a hired hitman. No. No, no, no. No, no. He plays bass in a local band. It is at this moment that internally I lose my mind. And I say, guess what, Buttercup? And her face, yes, way. Yeah. And her face turned to one of horror. Not because I played bass, but she was deathly afraid that I knew this guy. I was like, look. I mean, it's, at least from my perspective, bass players don't care about other bass players because usually we're there to take somebody else's job. There are never two bassists in the same band. Never happens. Oh, God, no. Yeah, we all hang out. Yeah. Yep, it's about that. Well, Shannon, from the perspective of a Georgian, everybody in Texas knows each other, right? Especially in the DFW area. Not the whole of Texas, just DFW. She had, in the course of her describing him to me, she described him, God is my witness, she described him as a loser. And the wheels. Giddy, giddy, giddy. Dude. Yes, EC. Yes, EC. And so I'm doing the math. I'm coming up with a series of questions. No, Shannon, that would have been if she thought you played bass. So it's time to order drinks. It's time to order drinks, and this time I'm having what she's having. I don't care what the hell it is. Give me arsenic with a side of vodka. I'll take it. Thanks. Right? I'm done. Yeah, my neck is wider, if you know what I'm saying. You need a wider neck because I have more strings. I'll have actually have a 12-string bass. Needs a very wide neck. Yeah. So I told her I played bass in this area for over 20 years, and she was, nope. Just noped right out of it. Just like, la 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 la. Now, I don't know him personally. I did look him up. Wasn't hard. Perry Custom Cards, greetings. I do know people that know him. I do. And it wouldn't take much to place a couple of calls and find out much about this guy. But I'm not going to, because I'm not that curious, I guess. So this is where it starts to move from the sublime to the bizarre. She has it in her little pumpkin head that, one, this self-described loser of hers and she are going to get married. That, two, and I should say finally two, that she is going to get him to sign a prenup. Because she wants to ensure that her estate is handed down to her children. And I am mentally taking notes. I got my mental Rolodex up there and I'm jotting stuff down. I'm like, okay. Jason, there are just some risks in life you have to take. Yes, I move up to the flight attendant. I'll be getting out here, thanks. Okay, so. So I decided to hit her, armed with the bravery that the alcohol that a fruity drink provides, if you can pass that off as liquid courage. I'm not going to be nice about this. I'm just going to point out some things to her. Because it's been a nice, smooth ride for her so far, and that's going to change. So the first thing I said was, oh, so you're special to him. And she said, oh, yes. I said, no, you're not. You're next. Let me get this straight. Put yourself in his position. He is a single 50-something DFW bassist in a band. Why would he want anything to do with another 50-year-old something if he can pull 30 and 40-year-olds out of bars? What do you have? The only thing you have is something you're not going to give him. And that's the prenup. If he's not getting the prenup, he's not going to stay around. Because that's how, that's how this is going to work. And, oh, Jesus. Jason, you never disappoint. And I said, okay, let's set up this following scenario. And she's starting to get this look on her face like, oh shit, maybe he's right. And so I said, okay, let's paint this scenario. Let's have some fun with this. because I'm going to have some fun with this. And, you know, you're belted in. You're good to go. Get another drink. So you set up the marriage. You set up the wedding. All the arrangements have been made. Everything's been ordered. Everything's been paid for. You're 2 weeks out. And he comes up to you and he says, you know what? I'm not signing the prenup. What are you going to do? And she looks at me. She's like, I'm making a mistake, aren't I? It's like, well, that's your choice. I have no say. We've had a close personal relationship for 90 minutes. I'm nothing in your life. What are you doing? You're listening to me? Oh, cool. And then I said, because right now, think about where she is mentally, right? She's in that high. She got rid of her husband. Life is beautiful. The divorce is on its way to being final. She has, 10 days? 9 days? 10 days? Whatever. I don't know. So that divorce becomes finalized. What are you going to do when you realize that you need your husband back? And she just laughed. I was like, okay. I'm just saying. There is a concept that we males know of called post-nut clarity. I would argue that the equivalent for some women is post-divorce clarity. What is she going to do when this described by her loser leaves? Get somebody else younger, faster, tighter? What are you going to do? When you have to start realizing that you might be the problem, or at least part of it, what are you going to do? Who are you going to call? That's right. Well, we'll get to that, crafty dragon. Yes, we will. And then, I think I led all of this up to the grand finale, if you will. What are you going to do when your soon-to-be ex-husband finds someone else? Because what I have come to know is that some women will want to get the divorce, see other guys, but when her ex starts seeing other people, she loses her mind. Because the whole premise of this entire situation is that he is supposed to be miserable. So if he lives any kind of life outside of hers successfully, this will not do. This is unacceptable. And she's looking at me like, holy shit, what did I do? And I'm like, well, go have fun with your toy. Go, enjoy it. 3 days. Enjoy it. So, this is where it gets weird. As if it's not weird enough. I should say this is where it starts to get weird. One would think that after I barrage her with these questions that she literally cannot wait to get away from me, get her luggage, and go see her toy. Nah. She wants and gets my contact information. My phone number, my name, my email address. We exchange it. I have her name, her phone number, her email address. Okay. And it was her idea. I'm not asking for this stuff. She's like, I have to get your information. Huh? I mean, this is... Can anyone explain this to me? Is there no one else in her life who is willing to bring up scenarios that are not favorable to her? Don't know. No, well, oh my God, I love you people. Why would I do that? First of all, I'm not going to call her at all. Unless she calls me first. I will not initiate anything. Jason, that was a brilliant idea. Or better yet, I did in the process of the visit get Mrs. Southern Metal's number I could have given. Damn it, me. Oh, God. All right. So, I was right in the aspect of she does get out of the plane first, mostly because she's in the aisle, I'm in the window. She gets out way ahead of me, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, at least we got contact information. It was a hell of a visit. I hope I helped her a little bit, right? So she's well ahead of me, and I had, poor Tony, he's not even here to defend himself. Not that he could, but he's not here. Come on. So I get to the end of the little ramp thing you walk up to get to the beginnings of the airport, and guess who's waiting for me? Yep. Shannon, easy, bud. She's waiting for me. Okay, let's roll. I mean, I did it again. Damn it. Like, I don't care. Whatever. I'm just gonna cruise. I don't care. So we start trying to figure out where our luggage is and stuff, because we got to go to the same place. And yeah, Shannon, as of about 10 minutes ago, yes. Mateo, I'm gonna oh, Mateo. So we get to the luggage area. We are both facing the luggage area. She turns directly at me and gives me a hug and a kiss. And, you know, it's not one of those, you know, there are hugs, right? No, it was... There are hugs and there are hugs, right? There are the hugs that you give someone where you think they smell like... You hug them like you think that they have just come out of a nuclear reactor and it's like you are fully extended your arms, right? And you're just barely getting your hands around the back of them just to say that, yes, legally I have participated in a hug, right? There is practically no space between us. She's taller than I am. She's fit. She's Lucy Lawless, and I'm the frickin' Pillsbury Doughboy. Somebody make sense of this. In the course of waiting for our luggage, I get about 5 more hugs of similar quality. I'm stunned. I'm just stunned. I'm in a state of disbelief at this point. And so we get our luggage, we finish the walk. I got my wallet, I keep my wallet in the front pocket. Precisely for that reason, the last time I visited Atlanta, I switched from the back to the front because I saw a pickpocketer coming up behind me. And I moved it to the front left pocket. Oh God, I told Jason where my wallet is. Sam Wilson, I know I am a poor excuse of a host who usually is here, but somebody had to do it. So, I'm just stunned. This is the kind of stuff that does not happen to me, right? I'm the guy who sits in an airplane and doesn't talk to anybody. That's me, or at least that was me. I don't know now if I will ever buy another first class ticket, or that is all I will buy from now on. But I do think I do think that when her life starts to break down, when her loser bassist boyfriend from DFW gives her the boot, when she realizes that she might want to get back with her husband, when her husband finds somebody else, when all these things happen. God, I love you people. Oh my God. Crafty Dragon, there may be a lot, there may be a lot of truth to that. And more than just being willing to say no, I was willing to tell her the truth. Like, no, you think you're, no, this, you think you're on a high. Nope. And the other thing, as if I wasn't foolish, or not foolish enough, as if I wasn't truthful enough. I left her with this. I said, let me get this straight. You dumped your 70-some-odd-year-old husband to get half the business. Where if you would have waited a couple of years, have him pass, you could have had 100% of it. But you had to have some strange instead. Congratulations, you played yourself. She could not argue. She couldn't argue. The lack of deep planning. Her instinct is to do everything now. You played yourself. Congratulations. And God knows what she's going to do with the 51% of the business she has. Is she going to run it into the ground? He's not involved anymore. He's retired. I say that, yes, there's no foresight. Yes. I'm like, nicely done. You know? Because I can see a scenario where she's going to impulsively run this business. The people who used to work for him are not going to want to work for her. The business is going to run into the ground. She's become accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle. It's not going to be there. There could be a day sooner rather than later where her meal ticket is gone. That, folks, is a hell of an adjustment. I hope, honestly, I hope for her sake that it does not happen. But is the possibility there? You bet. But there's no planning. Everything's impulse. Just now. I want to go see my squeeze from 40 years ago and bang him for 3 days. I'll go do that. I'll even do it in first class and drink fruity drinks. And sit next to this clown, probably who plays bass, with a t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops. He ain't gonna know shit. Yeah. Yes, Jason. Yes. And Crafty Dragon, you are correct too. Yes. So, that was my trip. So, it's been a while. I don't think I had anything much to talk about until today. So I'm going to let her call first, email first, whatever first, show up on my doorstep, broke first, and we'll go from there. I have no rush to talk to her. The whole thing is bizarre to me anyway. Treasure Charger, I do not. And my guess is that she probably doesn't either. Now, she might know stuff. Oh, Jason. A guy after a girl's heart? Crafty Dragon, well, thank you very much, but I don't know about all that. But I do appreciate the compliment, seriously. So that's my story. There are two things I cannot believe that just happened. This interaction with this female and the freaking Texas Rangers winning the World Series. Are you kidding me? Dude. You see, you know that I am just a cornflake looking for some milk. I can't believe it. So yes, that was uh-oh. EC must be an Astros fan. Sorry, bud. Oh gosh. So yes, I had to share. I'm still, I can't believe it's only been 9 days. It seems so much longer. That was just over a week ago. Are you kidding me? It seems so much longer. I don't know why, but some things just do, I guess. Out of respect for the office treasure charger, yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. So, I mean, hell, he's not going to know that they're there, so, you know, he'll think it was the 27 Yankees, it'll be all good. Imagine how long oh, I've developed some more thoughts. But I'll take her temperature first, so to speak. Jason, don't twist that. Jason, look at me. Crafty Dragon, do not expect Tony to come up with a story like this. And honestly, for God's sake, I hope he doesn't have one like this. So, thank you for the indulgence. Streaming was wonderful. I had to reacquaint myself with how to do this. I had forgotten. However, now that I know, yes, that's right. You see, that's, yeah. And I'll treasure charge in the meantime. Between now and Thursday, I will fine-tune the Joke Defense Network, the JDN. And you know, send out some Doppler radar, maybe. Pause, spare time. Yes, you do. Ask the crowd if you need to. Ask the great unwashed among us if you need to rewind this and watch it. Why not? You know what you could do, Pa? You and Grammy, instead of Netflix, you need to sit down. She can make some cookies. Just don't eat very many of them. Just have one. Cookies are not like donuts, Pa. The first donut has all the calories. The rest of the dozen doesn't have any. Cookies are not like that. Every cookie has calories. Okay? So just have one. Just get the smell going in the house. But you and Grammy, get you to a computer and watch this thing. I think. All right, EC, will do. I didn't want to. Yes, Bassman and chill. Yes, I'm here for you, Pa. Oh yeah. Good Lord, Jason, you never let me down. So I'm just winding up. Pa, you'll be impressed. I actually took notes. I actually organized my presentation. I know, it's weird. But for this, I think I needed to. And maybe like for more formal presentations like this, maybe I need to do the same, just to get my thought in order. Well, if I gave her, if I gave you her name, you could see a slideshow, but you're not getting her name. Some things must remain private. So, alrighty, it is nigh upon 7 o'clock, or top of the hour. For those of you in, oh jeez. No, Crafty, that problem would have occurred near the luggage. That was where that problem would have been. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. This has been a blast. Now that I know the process once again, I think I can go back to doing some music videos. Sorry, Jason. And you thought you thought you thought you were coming to a safe place. Oh my God! All right, you knuckleheads. Oh my God. No. Oddly enough, Treasure Chargerer, we both had bags, which was weird. No, she did not. Oh my God, I love you people so much. You're crazy. Oh my gosh. The humor of the group is always better than the humor of one individual. Oh. Halfway. Yes. All right. With that, as much fun as I've had, it is time to say, yeah, teamwork. Oh boy. I don't need that complication in my life. I just don't. I just don't. All right. With that, I'm out of here. Do remember, Thursday night, allegedly, unless he has a hell of a plane ride back, Southern Metal will be back Thursday. Let's hope. And I said hope. Don't care. Friday we have the Great Rob. Saturday we have Pa. Sunday we have, well, we do have Walker Magnet on Saturday. Sunday, I don't know right now. Monday we have Shannon Smith. I did find his YouTube channel last night. He's hid it from me for so long. It's too late. Alrighty, with that, yes, leave your seats and tables in the upright position. Oh gosh. With that, I say, what a hell of a deal. Thanks everybody for showing up, listening to well, it's a story. So, all right, I will see you all Thursday. In the meantime, there's only one thing left to say.